It's the Prayze Factor's My Winning Season series. We're catching up with winners and alumni from various seasons of the Prayze Factor Awards, hosted by Milton Wallace from All Nations TV. Find out all about these phenomenal creatives and their journeys, including all of their career moves and success stories after their Prayze Factor experience. It's the Prayze Factor's My Winning Season series. Check it out on all the Prayze Factor social media sites, the PGN TV Network's YouTube channel, or visit PrayzeFactorAwards.com.
Hello everyone, this is Milton Wallace and I am here with the Prayze Factor and My Winning Season. I am excited that this time I have the opportunity to talk to a young lady that I met, but I don't really know a lot about her, but I'm going to learn about her as well. Today she's going to share with us a little bit about her experiences with the Prayze Factor and some of the things that she can share with us about some of her experiences. So today I'd like to introduce to you Miss Angela Greene. How are you doing today, Angela?
I am doing wonderful, Milton. Thank you so much for having me.
Glad that you could join us today. We'd love for you to tell us a little bit about yourself, some of your experiences, and then we'll talk about the Prayze Factor Award.
Okay, so my name is Angela Greene, as you've said. I have been in radio for 40 years as of 2026. So next year will mark 40 years for me. I have worked probably at every station in this market, some of them twice. And I have to say that my experience at the Prayze Factor hosting Jazz Flavor has probably been the most liberating. So it's very exciting. In addition to working in radio, I am also a journalist. I started writing for the AJC when I was in college. So writing is my very first love. That's my number one love, is writing. But I kind of transitioned over to radio when I was in college. So actually I was doing both. I always had a job in radio and always in print. So I was always doing both. I don't do as much print work now as I had in the past, but I still do, write from time to time. But I love radio and I love hosting my show, Jazz Flavors. I'm sorry, the award-winning Jazz Flavors, that is.
Okay, wonderful. So tell us about that experience when you first found out that you were the winner of the Prayze Factor Awards.
Oh my goodness. Well, it's really funny because when I was nominated, I just kept saying over and over, I kept telling everybody, I want to win. I want to win. I don't know. I know you know Twanda Black. Twanda and I go back forever. I've been known Twanda since probably 1991. We worked at Kiss 104 together when it was Love Songs and a Touch of Jazz. That was a long time ago. And so I kept telling Twanda, oh my God, I want to win. I want to win. I kept saying this over and over. And I really wanted to win the one award that I was nominated for, which was the Larry Tinsley Award. I was nominated for Host of the Year and for that one, but I really wanted the Larry Tinsley Award for especially. So when I was sitting at the table, and from where I was sitting on the day that the awards were announced, I couldn't see my name in the picture when it came up on the screen because my vision was blocked. But how I knew I won was because everybody at the table turned around and started looking at me. I'm like, why are they all looking at me? And so they all were looking like, aren't you going to get up? So finally I peeked my head around and I saw my name and I was like, oh my God, I won for real. So I was so excited. I'll never forget that, and how surprised I was. Even though I kept saying that I wanted to win, I don't know why I was actually surprised when it happened. But it was probably one of the most cherished experiences of my life. I was very excited.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. So what, from that experience, what kinds of doors has opened for you since then? What kind of experiences or things have happened since then that you can say, it kind of started because of this opportunity?
Well, let me see. I don't know if there's been a particular door that has happened, but it has definitely given me and given my show, I think, a lot more credibility to be able to say that I won an award for it. I think that automatically gives you more credibility, and it gives your show, a little bit more weight when you can say that you've actually won an award for it. I and my partner, Craig, the Groove Master Rule Hack, who actually curates the show, we pour so much of our time and energy into it and so much of our souls. Craig is an amazing curator, and the show would be absolutely nothing without him. He just has this impeccable taste in music. And so the two of us combined, putting our skills together to make Jazz Flavors is just wonderful. And we just love being able to put together our own work and just seeing what we put together and hearing it come to life on the radio. And there's no program director ringing you up saying, hey, what are you playing? Why are you playing that song? You know, some of the things that you experience when you're doing terrestrial radio. So we both love it and appreciate it for that. And we definitely love and appreciate the weight that that award has given our show.
Wonderful. So now, what would you tell other artists, performers, radio station owners? What would you tell them about why it's, you know, some of the advantages of being a part of the Prayze Factor, or what can benefit them, or what, you know, what can it do for them?
I would say that being a part of the Prayze Factor is an excellent ground floor opportunity when you are just trying to get established, when you're new to it and you're trying to get established and you want to be able to put some weight under your name and what you're doing, whether it's your performances or as an announcer. It's an excellent opportunity for that and a wonderful training ground for you. If you want to expand and you know that you want to do greater things, you know you want to work on a bigger radio station, or you know you want to be a Grammy Award winning artist, this is an excellent place for you to get that training for knowing what it feels like when you win that amazing award and get up there and go and get it. And then you have the credibility, again, that you get from saying that you won these awards that you otherwise wouldn't have. A lot of artists that are starting out or started out years ago before the Prayze Factor came into being don't have the luxury of being able to say that they've won the types of awards that they may have won on the Prayze Factor, which again gives them that credibility that they otherwise would not have. So it's a wonderful opportunity for that and a great training ground for that.
Okay, all right. So what about your future? What do you have planned coming up for Angela in the near future? With radio or in anything else?
Oh, that's a good question. You know, with radio, I have done radio so long, Milton, that I am absolutely, positively content doing what I'm doing with Jazz Flavors. If I don't work at another radio station in my life, I don't care. I'm fine where I am. So I have no desire to do anything more. I'm happy where I am. I like what I do. I'm good. Other things, I am working on a project now. I am producing a documentary right now. In fact, that's what I've been doing all day. So this is like my third interview today. I got four scheduled for today. So I'm working on a documentary, and this is a first for me because I've never done anything like this before. So I'm very excited about the work that I'm doing, and I'm hoping that I'll be able to do more of that storytelling type work.
Okay, all right. Well, we're so thankful that you stopped by today to talk with us and share with us about your experience with the Prayze Factor Awards and your winning season and your experiences. And we just want to say to you, thank you so much, and encourage you to come back and join us again next year.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for having me. It's been wonderful. Thank you, Milton.
Thank you.